Play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm watching on this game. My phone behind. Shut your punk ass up. What you doing?
One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
I broadcasted it, nigga. I just did. We in the second quarter, nigga. Calm down, little boy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Man, I'm not about to have the whole conversation with you. I'm playing Carlos.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime. It's the season debut.
I'll call you back with something with. I'll broadcast it up.
In Orlando as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 38. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's got to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
43 is the mic. 43. Check, 43. Let's go, D.
Now back to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
43 is the Charlie. You ain't got nothing. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Hey.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll try the left side. Stover. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks them. The way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. 2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. They'll look to throw now on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll set up to throw.
Man, what the fuck?
But it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On second down, Stover. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Stover.
Come on. You gotta keep doing it like that.
And be backed up to the 24.
Damn.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On third down, Taylor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 38. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over. When it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Stover. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to lock one. Deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 59 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights. Back now in the East Bay, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. Here's Taylor, and an alley to run. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turner.
Oh, damn, y'all
niggas
fucking me up.
Stop. Penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the...
This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 51 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and through, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Taylor, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough.
Well, don't play
Their guy could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They give to Taylor, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. All day, every day, any day. Let's go, hey. Flip it. Mike 34. Rip left, rip left. 34 is the 5.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor.
That's just nigga, man. Why are you running like this?
Left side.
Oh, that's the statue. My team
Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders make some.
Moody, I've been not Moody. Meek, I've been saying that shit every time these niggas do
still
something good.
lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try the left side. It's Turner.
He about to be expected with speed here in about a couple more games, man. Just about a couple more games.
Gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On first down, it's Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch. Check safety. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
They run with Taylor. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
It is just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the tab. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad, be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more presto. Get your throwing, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Get your sauce, I'ma praise those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard.
Ooh, the only goofy nigga that ain't playing. What the fuck?
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin, when he stretch a disc, man. So I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit her man, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard.